The intolerant, snowflakey leftists are not giving up the fight against the GB News and its existence as a new alternative news channel. But we have good news because Nigel Farage was under investigation and he has been cleared. I mean, I focus on us, our channel, our community, our family, because we are the media, but we are still supportive of new alternative mainstream media channels as well. The GB News are doing a good job when it comes to, well, some shows at least do well. The rest of it obviously don't really get many views anyway, but if you focus on Nigel Farage's show, they still get good views because there is a gap in the market and people want it. Not everybody apparently, because the intolerant lefties have consistently over the last year or so been trying their best to stop this channel. They've been trying their best to file complaints, launch investigations, and go after what they say as presenters on GB News and what sort of format they have, and use Ofcom as the nanny. Say, oh, mommy, daddy, please help me. This mean guy is saying some mean stuff. So yeah, that's why there was an investigation against Nigel Farage and his show on GB News. And they found that, well, he did nothing wrong. Nigel Farage did nothing wrong. So Ofcom has decided to clear GB News and Nigel Farage's show because it's just complaints. And they said, well, one episode, we had the Dart legend, Bobby George, who was on the show with him. And they said some edgy stuff. And they had beer on TV. That is a disgrace, as the Liz Truss would say. And so they had a bit of a meltdown. And they went to Ofcom. And they are organised. That's the thing. The organised left are very good at creating these campaigns. And they copy and paste all these emails and memos and everything else and send it all at once. So imagine if you're sitting behind your desk at Ofcom, at a department. You're like, well, we have to address it because if we don't, we know what these lefties are going to do because they've organized it together. They collaborate with each other. They're going to basically show this publicly on social media and other media channels and say, Ofcom are not responding to our concerns. Seriously. It's not the first time, obviously, this happened when it comes to GB News. It's not the last time either. We had Patrick Christie and his show been in trouble in the past as well because he said some edgy things. By the way, when we say edgy, we simply mean it's an opinion that it represents a chunk of society. It's an opinion. If I'm absolutely fine with Ofcom and people complain to Ofcom based on actual fake news. So if someone has an opinion and present them as a fact or the truth, then yeah, go after them. Fine, right? Because that's, whether it's slander or libel or things like that, that we still have laws in place. Ironically, you actually get that from the other side. I've seen it so many times on Sky News and other places where opinions and views are presented as facts and truth. I mean, we can't really have a proper debate on the climate issue when you go on Sky News or BBC or Channel 4 because it's their truth. You can't completely have a counter argument. It's embarrassing, right? It is what it is, but we don't really care because the mainstream media, and they're still, all of them, even the news channel, the new channels and the old channels, they're too busy playing the analog game. We are in the digital world. We are using the new playground to fight against the system. That's why we are the media. Thank you for all your support, everybody. And I always say, when I say we are the media, it's not some sort of a royal we. It's actually we, me and you guys and everybody, because some of the stories I get is from you guys. So you contribute to the channel. And of course, as a movement, we are building up what we're going to have in the coming months, which is a fight against the system and the anti-globalist movement that we're going to have. If you want to get your own we are the media t-shirts, or even better, Build Back Britain, the new version of it, then you can get your own t-shirts and other merchandise in the description box, the link right there. You can find it. We're going to come back in half an hour. We're going to tell you about Rishi Sunak. Yep, it's getting tiring. Subscribe to the channel on my Tousi, and we are the media.